morning, boys and girls. My name is Lorraine, and I am with a company called School Partners. And I am here to talk to you about helping your school raise some money for some needs that we have. Now, first of all, our school has a budget, but sometimes we need things that just don't fall into the budget, like footballs, basketballs, maybe, or something big like playground equipment or a computer lab. And then we reach out to you and your family to help us raise the funds. This year, your school has chosen a brochure that's got a lot of different food ideas in it. It's got popcorn and cookie dough, so many yummy things for dessert and for snacks at school. Everybody is going to be getting a brochure like this to take home. Now, the brochure is going to be in your backpack, and I know a lot of you were wondering, how am I going to sell that? Well, it's a no door-to-door fundraiser, but I have some ideas that our top sellers every year do, and they always earn some great prizes. And there's a prize sheet in your brochure that the more you sell, the more you get. If you sell enough to get E, then you're going to get D, C, B, A as well. Lots of prizes, and your school has some special prizes in store for y'all. One special thing is if you sell 5, and we'll talk about that in a little while. Another, if you sell 25, up and above the prize program you're already going to get. So we talked to the other sellers and we asked them, what do you do that you always get all the big prizes? Well, one little guy told us every year he takes his brochure and he puts it in the refrigerator. That's right, boys and girls. He gets the brochure and puts it in the refrigerator and puts the milk carton on top of it. He said this way his mom and dad are sure to look at the brochure, and as soon as they open the refrigerator, he sits down with them, talks to them a little bit about what the need is for the school, and they sit down and order some things. Now, as soon as he gets done with that, he has mom and dad help him send an email to grandma, grandpa, aunts, and uncles. It's simple. There's a link right here. It tells a little bit about you and that you're raising money to help the school. And your grandparents are your number one seller of fundraisers, boys and girls. They're the number one because they want your school experience to be great. Another thing that some of the kids do is they give the brochure to mom for 3 days and they give it to dad for 3 days. Mom can sell as many items as she can, maybe at work, the first 3 days, and then dad can do the same. Whoever wins, well, if mom sells more items than dad, she can have dad maybe wash her car. If dad sells more items than mom, maybe he can have her help him rake the yard or wash his car. So it becomes a fun family thing. So everybody wants to sell as many as they can, and when you sell just 5 items, there's going to be a popsicle party with an extended recess. Everybody's going to be there. All your friends are going to be there. So you surely want to sell 5 items to make sure you're there. So just sell 5 and go to the popsicle extended recess. But we also talked about 25. That's right, boys and girls. Everybody that sells 25, not just a top seller, but everybody that sells 25 can either get a Kindle Fire. That's right, you can take home a Kindle Fire. Everybody can take home a Kindle Fire. Some schools will give away 100 Kindle Fires. But if you already have a Kindle Fire, you can get a drone. That's right, boys and girls. This is one of our most popular prizes, and if you sell just 25, on our prize programs, when we do them on our prize programs, you have to sell 100. But now, if you sell just 25, you can take home a drone if you already have a Kindle. That's so exciting. Now, the drone has to be flown by an adult, so you have to have your mom and dad with you, because if you're going to fly it with them, that's okay, but you have to have an adult with you. But they are so much fun. When I was a little girl, we flew a kite. That would be our big prize on a fundraiser, would be a kite. And now we're sending drones all the way down the street to our friend's house. It's a lot of fun, but you have to sell 25. So boys and girls, once again, what is the first thing we're going to do? I know some of you are thinking, some of you know, you're going to take your brochure and you're going to put it in the refrigerator and put it under the milk carton. The second thing you're going to do before you get off that table, make sure you send this brochure to grandma, grandpa, aunts, and uncles. It only takes a couple of minutes and you're sure to hit your goals when you do it. Don't forget about all the prizes on the prize sheet, and do not forget to make sure you give that brochure to mom for 3 days and to dad for 3 days. We are so excited to be doing this fundraiser with y'all. We're going to check back with you in the 3 days and see how many have sold their 5 for the extended recess popsicle party. Thank you so much, boys and girls.